Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to talk about Jeff Bezos' best tips for success. Let's get right into it. Jeff Bezos stepped down as CEO of Amazon in 2021, the firm he founded as an online bookseller in 1994. Today, Amazon is a $1.8 trillion e-commerce behemoth, and it has made him the world's richest person with a fortune of over $200 billion. In interviews and his annual letters to Amazon shareholders, Bezos has often given advice and lessons learned throughout his roughly 27 years as CEO. Here are some of the best examples of what Bezos has shared over the years. Take risks. Bezos said in a 2018 interview, "When you think about the things that you will regret when you're 80, they're almost always the things that you did not do. They're acts of omission. Very rarely are you going to regret something that you did that failed and didn't work or whatever." That idea influenced Bezos' life even before he founded Amazon. Bezos had a Wall Street position at hedge fund D.E. Shaw when he was 30 years old, but he saw potential in the internet e-company and came up with the concept to open an online bookshop. Even though Bezos' supervisor acknowledged that the idea had potential, he sought to persuade him that keeping his current job would be less risky. Bezos said of that moment in his life during a 2020 fireside chat in India, "I pictured myself at 80 years old, thinking back on my life in a quiet moment of reflection." He then said, "Would I regret leaving this company in the middle of the year and walking away from my annual bonus?" Of course, Bezos decided to go for it, and in the summer of 1994, he went across the nation to launch Amazon in a garage in the Seattle suburbs. A year later, on July 16th, 1995, the website went live. Bezos said in 2018, "I didn't think I'd regret trying and failing, and I suspected I would always be haunted by a decision not to try at all." Bezos noted that seeing yourself as an 80-year-old looking back on your life and the actions you could regret works well for personal decisions. He said, "I'm not just talking about business things." He then added, "It's like, I love that person and I never told them, and 50 years later you're like, why didn't I tell her? Why didn't I go after it?" Make good decisions fast. According to Bezos, making high-quality, high-velocity decisions is the key to operating an inventive firm. Bezos stressed the need for speed and nimbleness in developing Amazon, a large company that's also an invention machine, in a 2015 letter to Amazon shareholders. While some decisions are irreversible or nearly irreversible, the vast majority are not. He wrote, "Most decisions are changeable, reversible, they're two-way doors." He then said, "In those cases, when you make a decision that is suboptimal, you don't have to live with the consequences for that long. You can reopen the door and go back through." According to Bezos, such judgments should be made quickly. He then said that the people or firms who spend too much time pondering over reversible decisions risk slowness, unthoughtful risk aversion, failure to experiment sufficiently, and consequently diminished invention. Bezos said in an interview at the Economic Club Washington, D.C. in 2018, "All of my best decisions in business and in life have been made with heart, intuition, guts, not with analysis." Finding your calling. The billionaire stated at the George W. Bush Presidential Center's Forum on Leadership in 2018 that figuring out your life's passion is a major element in the counsel he most often delivers to his younger staff as well as his 4 children. Bezos said, "You can have a job, or you can have a career, or you can have a calling." He then added, "And if you can somehow figure out how to have a calling, you'll have hit the jackpot, because that's the big deal." In other words, Bezos considers true success to be finding a method to earn a living out of your passion. He also believes that everyone has a passion for something. He said at that time, "You don't choose your passions choose you." He then added, "All of us are gifted with certain passions, and the people who are lucky are the ones who get to follow those things." While Bezos has said he followed his passion with a garage inventor when he launched Amazon, the billionaire has since admitted that his true lifelong interest is space. He said in 2019, "Ever since I was 5 years old, that's when Neil Armstrong stepped onto the surface of the moon. I've been passionate about space, rockets, rocket engines, space travel." Bezos has invested billions of dollars in his space company, Blue Origin, and one of his first acts after stepping down as Amazon CEO will be to ride with his brother on the company's first passenger voyage on 2021. Embrace the inefficiency of wandering. Amazon's business may depend on efficiency, with customers ordering almost any product and expecting it delivered to their door within a few days or less. However, Bezos feels that success requires a healthy amount of inefficiency. He refers to this as wandering, or investigating and experimenting, even if it means going around in circles to find a solution. He said, "Wandering is an essential counterbalance to efficiency." He then added, "You need to employ both." That's it for today. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you never miss out on any future content we'll produce for you guys. We're signing off now, but we'll be sure to catch you all in the next one.